nice 5mm crochet hook, and I've got a nice big ball of this red. This is 4-ply, this wool. Now you're going to do a slip knot. Now just wrap your wool around 2 fingers like this, come to the back, just thread your wool through there, grab that little hoop and pull, and it makes it like a little hangman's noose, just like that. I'll show you again. Just wrap it around 2 fingers, go to the back, push the wool through, grab your little hoop and pull, and that's what makes a slip knot. Now just tighten that on to your crochet hook. Now just remember, this is quite a big long crochet hook. Now this is quite easy. All you have to do is make a chain. Now to make the chain, you're going, in a lot of the countries they call this yarn. In the UK we just call it wool. A lot of it is just man-made, but we still just call it wool. So what you're going to do is, you're going to put your wool over your hook like this, from the back over to the front. Just nip it here, and we're going to do a chain. We're going to do a chain of 10 stitches. So you pull your wool through that hoop. And again, put your wool over your hook, pull it through the hole and up. You can nip it here to hold it down here on this part. So wool, I've got my wool through my fingers. You'll find a comfortable way of using this. Now because they're longer, it feels a little strange than using a small hook. So again, wind your wool around your hook from the back, pull it through the stitch that you've got, around the hook and through that stitch. So we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that one there's 5. So that's 4, there's 5, 6, yarn over, through the hoop, we'll put your wool over, through the hoop. So we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over and through, that's 9. Over and through, that's 10. So we've now got this nice little chain stitch. It's called a chain stitch because that's exactly what it looks like, a piece of chain. Now what you're going to do is, your stitch is coming through this very first one. Can you see that? So we're not going to go into that one. You're going to go into the next one. So go through that hole, put your wool over your hook and pull it through and leave it there. So we now have 2 stitches on. So go through the next hole, catch your wool, pull it through, and we now have 3 stitches. Go through the next hole in the chain, grab your wool with the hook, and we now have 4 stitches. We're going to do this so we should have 10 stitches. Through the hole, catch the hook, keep your stitch on. Go through the next one, catch your wool, and through. Go through the next one, catch your wool, and bring it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got 7. Through the hole, catch your wool, and bring it through. The next one, go through the hole, catch your wool, and pull it through. We've got 9. Through the last hole in the chain, and pull that stitch through like that. To make this pattern. Can you see those loops? Can you see all those little loops there, those lines? That's what you're going to start catching to make your stitches, are those little lines. So to make your first set of little lines, you're going to just crochet your first stitch, put your wool over and slip that stitch through like that. So we should still have 10. We've still got our 10 stitches. I'm going to zoom in one little bit more. So we've crocheted the first stitch. Now put your wool over and you're going to pull it through 2 stitches like that. And it's that slip stitch, that second stitch that you slip through, makes that little ladder. It makes that part there, that little ladder, that line. We've still got 9 stitches, so each time we do this, we'll be reducing by 1 stitch. So put your yarn over your needle, over your hook, and pull it through 2 stitches. Yarn over, or your wool over, and pull it through 2 stitches. Put your wool around, pull it through 2 stitches. Put your wool over and pull it through 2 stitches. Over, through 2 stitches. There we go. Over, through 2 stitches. Over, through 2 stitches, and over and through the last 2. Now what you're going to do is, don't crochet this one, don't crochet it. What you're going to do is, not this first hoop, but now it looks like a little ladder and you can see those lines clearly. This is what we're going to crochet through, are these lines. So take your hook and go through that first line like that. Put your wool over and pull it through. Put it through the next line, wool over and pull it through. Now don't do that first. Don't do that. I used to do that first and it's wrong. Just don't go around the needle first. Go through that line stitch, your next line. Go through there, wool over and pull it through that stitch. So now we're making another set of 10 stitches. Go through that slip stitch there and through. Go through your little line one, that one, your little slip stitch that was from the other row, and pull it through. Go through your next little line and pull it through. Go through the next one and pull it through. Go through the next one and pull it through. Now your last one is right on the end. Make sure you get that last one and pull it through. And we should have 10 stitches again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now you can see it's starting to develop. You can see those lines starting. Okay, so we're going to crochet this first stitch on its own. Now wool over and then pull it through 2 stitches. Through 2 stitches, wool over, through 2 stitches, wool over, through 2, wool over, Give it a little pull. You don't want it to be too tight. So keep those stitches a little bit slack. Wool over, through 2, wool over, through 2, wool over, through 2, through 2, over, through 2. Now start your next row. So now we've got this. So you can see your little stitch going that way. To straighten it up, we're going to crochet through it like we did before. Don't do that first one because that one's there already. Go through. You'll start to see them lining up and you'll know where to go. Like on this one, it all lines in a nice little straight line. Don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. Just rip it out and start again. It took me about three times to get it all nice and neat. So again, we're going to go through that line stitch. I'm going to call it a line stitch. It's a lot easier. And pull it through. Go through your little line stitch. Wriggle it through. Catch your wool and pull it through. Go through the line stitch. Catch your wool and pull it through. Go through your line and pull through. Go through your little line, catch your wool and pull it through. And the very last one is right on the end. Make sure you get that one right on the end and pull it through. That's going to keep your edges nice and straight. Again, what we're going to do is crochet your first stitch, just slip it through, and then wool over and pull it through 2 stitches. Wool over through 2 stitches. Wool over through 2 stitches. Now that is what you do until you get it to the height that you want. Square to the size you want. All you do is when you've finished the row and you've got your big stitch, just put your wool through and tighten it. Just cut it and pull it right through and tighten it, and that's what finishes it. And that's, you got your square. Now it's really easy to do this very basic Afghan or Tunisian stitch. So give it a try. It's very, very easy. So once again, thank you all for watching.